SportsLink is brought to you by Taco Bell. Live Boss.
Team Guam met up with the NMI in the women's gold medal game of the FIBA Micronesian Cup. Guam advanced to the final game after finishing the tournament undefeated. Cara Duenas with the pull-up jumper. She hit for 9 points. Alicia Perez was the second leading scorer for Team Guam. Perez put up 15 points, 3 off the assist from teammate Jada Han. Mia Taitano in the corner drives and kicks the ball out to Darren Stinnett for the open 3. Guam's speed helped turn defense into offense. Steal by Stinnett, pass to Mia Nicholas, who finds Han running towards the basket. Jada with the right-handed finish off glass for the score. Team Guam won the gold medal with the 70-37 win over the NMI. Bounce pass to Mia Taitano, who goes in for the finish.
The thing that we had going for us, we had a deep bench, so being able to just swap everybody out, keeping that tempo high, really helped us keep all our energy throughout the tournament.
You know, the past couple of weeks, we've been working really hard, and we want to play at the highest level possible, and I think we did that. We were very successful, and we won the gold medal, and I give props to my team and all the teams in this tournament.
Where we're at right now is not where we want to end. This Micronesian Cup was the first step, the first stepping stone to bigger goals that we have, and we want to get further out in the region, and that's next up at Pacific Games and even further than that. So we're super excited with the win. We're super excited and grateful for the gold medal, and we're looking forward now to the next tournament, the next one for us.
On the men's side, Team Guam advanced to the gold medal game to face Palau. Tomas Calvo buries the deep ball. Guam led 27-6 after the first quarter. Jamar White scored 8 points. White with a nice take to the basket, assisted by Alshay Grape. White returning the favor and hooking up Rio Aiken for the dime. Aiken was the third leading scorer for Guam with 13 points. Guam up 58-23 at the half. Mark Johnson finished the game with 14. Guam went on to win 93-45. Big man Matt Fegger hit for 11. Mike Sakazaki finishes at the basket. Jamar White with his 4th assist of the game. Alshay Grape getting in on the action, 2 of his 7 points here. Guam makes their way back to the Pacific Games for a chance to defend their gold medal. Ben Borja led all scorers with a game-high 23 points. Joe Blas with the bucket here in the dub. Guam is sending 18 athletes for athletics to the Pacific Mini Games in Saipan. Team Guam will be led by veterans Derek Mendel, Minami Ajima, and Ryan Metienzo. Opening ceremonies for the games begin on June 17th.
I think we have a pretty good mix of veterans with newcomers this year, so I think it's going to be pretty exciting. We have a couple college athletes that are back to compete after their college season. We have some, have a few adults that have continued training here on island and that they're ready to go. And then we have a few, I think 2 or 3 high schoolers that are fresh off their high school season that are going to be heading over there as well.
I'm looking forward to the experience. I know there's going to be some crazy fast times, so hopefully I'll be able to hit a pretty good PR, which would hopefully end up being a win legal PR, which would be a Guam record. But yeah, just being able to compete, the opportunity to compete, watching my other teammates over here, seeing how far they've come with the work they've put in across all sports that are going, is going to be a pretty special event, so I'm really looking forward to it.
I just can't wait to see the caliber and how they kind of run things out there. It would be my first time competing, so it's just a lot of excitement, really. It's nothing but a blessing. It's all an opportunity that I'm going to continue to take, and definitely it's just, it's all just excitement, really, at this point.
As sad as I am to not be able to run with my old teammates, the veterans, I love seeing such a young team because it shows that there is a future in Guam track and field. And so that for me is amazing, and I hope that in some way I'll be able to mentor them or help them throughout their journey.
The last Pacific Mini Games was held in Port Vila, Vanuatu. Guam won a silver and bronze medal back in 2017.
Just that feeling you get when you step on the track, having Guam across your chest, it gives you a little bit more of a push at the line, makes you want to do better, because you're not just representing a school, you're representing your country as a whole.
This island has done so much for me. I definitely wouldn't be where I am today, wouldn't be able to compete in the States, wouldn't be able to go to school in the States if I didn't have the support from my community, my school, my island. So it's amazing for me to be able to finally give back to them in so like some way, especially after 2 years of not being able to compete for them. This is amazing, and I'm so excited.
Being able to just represent Guam, you know, with all the pride that I have, and, you know, with trusting the system and how far it's taken me, you know, I definitely see like myself growing in the sport and continuing to run.
Turning over to some youth golf news, 14 participants took part in the first NKGI Junior Golf Tournament held at the Starts Guam Golf Resort. Mina Manabusan took first in the A class for players ages 10 to 13 years old. Second was Dong John Kim. Third place went to Yu Chan Lee. B class 6 to 9-year-olds. First place, Alan Gutierrez. Second was Luke Douglas. Third place winner was Adam Superellis. Longest drive for the A class, Yu Chan Lee. B class, Alan Gutierrez. C class for 5 years old. First place, Rain Chrysostomo. Longest drive and putting winner was Jaden Manabusan. Best swing award went to Brighton Artero. Big shout out to 9-year-old Tassie Trinidad Marley Boots from Cascade Locks Elementary School in Oregon. Tassie wrestles for the Hood River Wrestling Club, representing the Talons. The 9-year-old took home 2 third-place medals from the Oregon State Freestyle Championships. Typhoon Tassie sends a huge shout-out to her Regis family down in Agate. 12 athletes from the Guam Weightlifting Federation will be competing for a chance to step onto the podium at the Pacific Minigames. Team Guam is scheduled to hit the platform between June 20th through the 23rd. Coach Ed Molinos is confident that the team assembled can bring home some medals from Saipan.
This team has been training together for a little bit more than 2 years, since the last national competition we have in 2020. From there on, they've been training. From there, even during the pandemic, we've been training carefully. You know, in a way, our platforms are spread out more than 6, and our gym is open wide. So they've been training hard for this.
Training actually never stopped for us, so it's like all season it's preparation. It is a privilege, it is an honor to represent Guam. This is going to be my first IWF sanctioned competition, so I'm very excited. Especially I am going in Saipan with all the team. So I'm very excited.
It's an amazing opportunity to represent Guam time and time again in every competition that I do. This time around, to actually have a full team of 12 to go out, have that support, that team support, to be there in the back with you to help you load weights, help you warm up, and then actually cheer for you on the side. It's going to be a great experience.
This will actually be my last time to compete competitively. Off island I may, still compete here on island, but as far as training wise, it might be my last run to go off island, and I'm looking to go big or go home.
So I was born and raised in Saipan. The last major competition I did off island was in 2014. I actually represented Saipan in the 2014 micro games in Ponape. So coming back, mindset is really different. Coming back, representing Guam this time, and coming back to Saipan to compete. It is bittersweet, but even if I have Guam on my chest, it's all love for the islands. My family is still there, I still have friends there, and regardless of what I do, the goal is always to podium.
Junior rugby players in the U14 girls division made history on Guam after competing in a tackle game for the first time.
I played for the flag, but playing tackle is a different thing. I had fun playing the sport, and it felt really good to be on the field, playing with the team, passing the ball, making tackles. It's really good that I can have a team to play with, thanks to all the girls coming out to play with us. For the first time playing tackle, I think it was really good.
It was scary because I've only played flag for 8th grade. I watched professional rugby players, and now that I get to try it for myself, I was scared at first, but it was fun. It means a lot to me because we're making history. Even though we lost, it was still really fun getting to play and making history and stuff.
Local soccer standout in 2022, Father Duenas Memorial School graduate Nainoa Norton secured a spot on the Olivet Nazarene University Tigers men's soccer team, the Chicagoland Collegiate Athletic Conference defending champions beginning fall 2022. Playing intercollegiate soccer is a dream come true for me, Norton said. I decided on Olivet Nazarene University because of their recruiting, location, and hospitality. The Pacific Mini Games opening ceremony is scheduled for this Friday at 5:30 p.m. at the KUAM Sports Complex. Baseball has 5 countries hitting the diamond looking for gold. It's the program's young guns making the trip to represent the island this time around.
They're so young, but the good thing about it is they've been playing ball since they were like 11, 12. The chemistry is really good because they've been playing together for the longest time. And for us to be in the GML competing with the older group, I have confidence that these boys that we're taking to Saipan will put out a good game.
The team's youth brings speed on both sides of the ball. Base running will be important, putting players in scoring position. The team has a high on-base percentage. Hitters have to get ahead of the count and take advantage of their pitches they're looking for.
We all come to work as a team. That's where we mostly build our chemistry. That's where we bond. Our strengths in defense is our pitching, honestly. Most of us players in this team can actually pitch. Maybe like 12 of us out of the 20. All of us can pitch.
Fiji, Palau, and the Solomon Islands are also represented at this year's games.
I know they're going to bring it to us, so we got to bring our A game when we go to Saipan. We've been working hard the past months, preparing for this tournament. It feels good, very humbling. It's a good experience out there. It feels good to represent my island. I'm pretty sure a lot of our Guam fans are going to be there to support us. I know the competition is going to be very good.
Catch the action with live coverage from Saipan at www.northernmarianas2022.com. In basketball news, the Bud Light Golden Hoops Classic Summer 2022 Tournament opening games kick off Saturday with 12 teams geared up to compete. In basketball news, the Bud Light Golden Hoops Classic Summer 2022 Tournament opening games kick off Saturday with 12 teams geared up to compete. Village and organized club teams are competing in the men's and co-ed recreation divisions through July 10th at the University of Guam Calvo Fieldhouse. Games are held on Saturday and Sunday afternoons, with games being played on 2 courts side by side. For game schedules, official results, and photo gallery, visit guambasketball.com.
SportsLink is brought to you by Taco Bell. Live Boss.